Good morning, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody? It is a gross, very cold day today. My temperature says that it's 52, but I think it's lying because it's really chilly outside. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think winter's kind of here, but it's very gray and just, you know, it's a gross day. And I'm leaving up the studios. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff today, so make sure if you weren't able to watch us live, then go watch us on YouTube here in a couple of hours after I get it uploaded. You won't be disappointed. It was a really good show. We hit a lot of stuff, and there might be some good outtakes and maybe some good bloopers, is all I'm going to say, so watch it. Never know what you're going to get. Link is down below. You can always watch it Facebook as well. You don't have to worry about downloading anything to watch it on Facebook. But just in case you want to watch it on TV, then, you know, that's what the Prince does. He waits until I upload it on the YouTubes, and that's where he watches it from. So there you go. That's the update for that. So I still have Bear and Sweeney. They are with me right now, sitting next to me. I have the the seat heater. Dyslexia is no joke, people. Don't make fun of it. The seat heater is turned on for both of us so that their little bottoms are toasty as well as mine. I like to spread the joy. Spread the joy. Just like Chick-fil-A. That's a hot topic right now. We won't go there. Just shut up, and eat the chicken. That's all I gotta say. I'm with Jerry on this one. Just shut up and eat the chicken. Keep the other stuff to yourself. Just shut up, put the deliciousness in your mouth. It's all good. It's all good. So, Sweeney and Todd. Y'all, let me just get a drink because my mouth ain't working today. Sweeney and Bear are still with me. This will be the last week that I have my precious little angels. Bear will be going to her forever family this weekend, and they could not be more excited. Her new mama calls me every single day. She will text me multiple times a day to check on Bear and make sure that she's okay and that she knows that her mama loves her. Whoop. Hang on. We gotta stop fast. That was quick. Thank God for good breaks. Thank you, my prince. So she's going to go live with her forever family. Update. We officially have an adopter for sweet little Sweeney. He used his magic powers yesterday. He did. One of our patients, which is also a very good friend of mine, hey Caitlin, because I know she watches and she's a subscriber. She came in yesterday and she wanted to see Sweeney just because lots of patients come in and they love to say, hey, what kind of kitties do you got? Let me see them. They know we have them. And Sweeney did his magic on her. She picked him up and that baby petted her face and got up underneath her chin and bonked her several times and then purred and then laid down and went to sleep. She melted like butter. That's all it took. So Sweeney, though, she wants him to go a few more weeks because he's just now eating off a plate. So he's actually going to foster up to Brandy. Hey, girl, she's one of my fosters. He's gonna foster up to Brandy for probably another 2, maybe 3 weeks, so he gets just a little bit bigger before Caitlin takes him. So got to be quicker than that. Both my babies are gone. Hopefully, this will be the last kittens of the season. That is our hope. We did have a lot of really warm weather very late in October, so there is a very high likelihood that we are going to have midwinter babies. Let's hope not. I'm praying that I don't have any more. But all my babies will be gone by Thanksgiving. So we've raised them well. We've all done a good job. Kudos to all my fellow rescuers out there. Thank you for what you do. For us that have seasons, time to rest up. Get yourself geared up because I'm sure next season is going to be awful. What is my total number for the year? Total number for this season has been 30 neonates. That is how many kittens have rolled through my doors. 30. Update on the NICU unit. We are still running the GoFundMe account. The very awesome Rob Alderman is also doing a fundraiser. He does it every year, and every year he donates to a different nonprofit. This year, he is kind enough to donate all proceeds to the Princess Kitten Rescue. So, Rob, I can't thank you enough for all the local people. That is going to be on December the 14th at the venue. Please go. There's going to be lots of really awesome music, and you'll be helping out a new cause. I bring that up for a couple of different reasons. One, because you need to go do that and support your local people. Two, we have run into a snag, not with the GoFundMe account, but with the NICU unit. We are at $240 sitting inside the GoFundMe account right now. I remember I had told you people I had found 2 units, one for $320 and one for $450. Apparently I didn't do enough research because I went to go purchase the unit last week. The unit is in the Philippines. So what's the problem with it being in the Philippines? It is an RCOM, it is a pet brooder, so it is the same company that you can get. It's the exact brooder, that I have on there. It's a good, it's not like an off-brand, like I have to worry about that. This is a really good NIC unit. The problem that we're having it coming from the Philippines is the only form of payment that they take is Bitcoin and Western Union. Yeah, I'm not paying anything with Western Union. That is about as sketchy can get. It either needs to be PayPal or it needs to be some form of Visa or MasterCard so that me as the buyer has some kind of protection. I have no worries about the unit itself. I have worries about physically getting said unit. So I'm still working on that. I'm talking to another company in South Africa. And why go to the Philippines? Well, because apparently the same unit, if I buy it inside the U.S., is about $899. So we've just doubled the amount of that unit. That may be exactly what we end up having to do. I will not take any money out of that account. Other than if it gets to the 30 days, I have to remove something. Otherwise, they won't allow the donations to continue. And then we'll just put it off to the side. But that GoFundMe account is specifically for that NIC unit, and that is all it is going to be used for. If we're not able to raise enough for the NIC unit itself through the GoFundMe and the Prince matching those funds, we may have to wait until the December fundraiser happens and see how much money we have left. It's really, really, really important. I need the unit that allows me to do oxygen and nebulizing. That is a really big thing for neonatal kittens. So I'm working on it. I'm very disappointed that I didn't do better research than that. I found the fee and thought, hey, there you go, there it is. Never thought that I needed to research on whether or not they would take a form of payment that was, legal here, being outside of the country. I order things outside of the country all the time. They had another one in Budapest, Turkey, but again, and I've ordered lots of things from Turkey and I've never had any problem. But if they're not going to take something other than Western Union or having to wire money to, that's sketchy. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So if you haven't donated for the NIC unit, please consider doing so. I am working really, really, really hard to get the least expensive unit that I can find, but that does the job, right? Because we need it to do certain things. It's got to do certain things. Otherwise, I'm spending the money, for an environment, which is really not what we're trying to do, right? It needs to do more than just humidity and temperature and things of that nature. We've got to be able to give them oxygen and do a nebulizer because that's what sick neonates need, right? So I'm working on it. If you haven't donated, please consider doing so. The link is at the top of the description bar down below. It's the very first one that you'll find. If you've donated already, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to us. I don't ask often for people to donate, especially for big items like this, but we need it. We really, really, really need it. And I want to make sure that I can get it, and that's just a little far out of my reach. I need a little bit of help getting there. So, Turkey Day's coming, guys. It's a week from Thursday. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. You know why I'm ready? Let me tell you what I did, because if y'all haven't done this, I'm going to blow your mind. You need to, okay? You know, we do the Wally World thing. I hate Walmart. I don't know many people that don't hate Walmart. It's just the place is horrible. I hate it, right? But the prices are really good. I hate going in there. I hate it so bad that I literally will get up and go shopping at 6 a.m. in the morning just to avoid the people because they're just horrible in there. So Walmart has this new thing. Most places have it, the Walmart Pickup, where you can buy your groceries online, right? And then they tell you when to come out, and then you show up and they load the stuff in your car. You know, I was really skeptical about it for quite some time, and there's a few reasons. One is I have an issue with someone else picking out my meat, right? I'm real picky about the kind of meat that I get, and my produce, right? I'm super picky about my produce. Well, you know, we have Dinnerly now. We're still doing that. So I don't really need anybody to pick out any meat for me because I kind of already get it from Dinnerly, right? I've done the pickup twice. The first time I did it, I didn't get very much. It was just I needed to make a quick trip to the store, and so I tried it because I didn't have any of those things on my list. It was fabulous. So I got the bright idea I needed to do Turkey Day shopping. And I really, 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 really didn't want to go. Like, I really didn't want to go. The produce that I needed to get, I figured nobody could screw up, right? I needed some Granny Smith apples and I needed some oranges. So figured I was probably okay there. I wouldn't let anybody pick my bananas because the prince likes green bananas. Don't judge him. You know, the dude's weird. He can't help it. He likes green bananas. But I didn't have any of that stuff. So got all of my turkey dinner, right, and ordered it online, and then, you know, told the prince, said, hey, how about you go to the grocery store with me? He's like, I'm not going to the grocery store with you. And I said, no, you need to go with me this time. You need to go. So we go and we pull in, and you know, they bring the stuff to the car, and he didn't even have to go inside. He was like, this is pretty cool. I'm like, right. So here's the advantages to these types of things. One is, I will agree with a lot of people, I don't spend near as much money because I have a list. And since the stuff is not in my face, I can't make any other choices other than the things that are on my list, because you have to search them by the things in your list. You can also put things in your favorites, so the things that you buy a lot, they just automatically show up there and you don't have to go searching for them all the time. So that was great. And I did. I saved a ton of money. I guarantee you I would have spent well over $200 had I physically went into that store. But I didn't. I think I only spent like $153. And that was, I needed groceries, plus I bought stuff for Thanksgiving as well. One of the other advantages that you have to this is if they have to substitute something, they give it to you at the price of whatever you bought. Let me give you a really good for instance, because the very first time I used this, I was like, oh my God. I do a lot of baking. I make a lot of breads now that I have figured out the yeast beast. I make English muffins all the time. So I go through a lot of flour. I buy unbleached, pre-sifted flour, right? You have the Walmart brand and you have the King Arthur brand. Walmart is just as good as King Arthur. Walmart brand is $1.88 for 5 pounds, and King Arthur is over $5, right? Obviously, I'm getting the Walmart brand. Well, they didn't have it, so they gave me the King Arthur brand at the Walmart price. What would have happened had I actually went in there to grocery shop myself? If they didn't have the Walmart brand, I would have had to pay full fee for the King Arthur or not bought my flour. Right? There you go. So that saves me money. If I can't get what I'm looking for, they will give it to me at that same price. Just saying. Here's the big kicker for me and most moms that have to do a lot of shopping. How many times you touch those items? You go in the store, you got to pick the item up off the shelf, put it in your cart. Then you have to take it out of your cart and put it on the belt. Then you have to take the bags and put the bags in your cart. Then you have to take the bags and take them out of your cart and put them in your car. Then you have to drive home and take them out of your car and put them in your house. Hey, you got it, didn't you, back there in the corner? You know where I'm going. It's because you're the smart one. You get a cookie. Guess how many times I touched my groceries? Once. They put the stuff in my car and packed it very nicely. Very nice young man. Hey, how you liking the Walmart pickup? I said, man, it's fabulous. I love it. How are you liking it? He goes, man, it's all right. I don't mind. It's a pretty good thing. I shop all day. I bag things up. I put them in people's car. I like it. I like it too. Only had to touch my groceries the one time to bring them upstairs and put them away. They don't charge you for this pickup. You just have to shop more than $30. They are coming up with a delivery, and I have heard in our town, our Walmart, we have two. This is how big Cleveland is. We have two in our town, two superstores. They're going to start delivery after January. I might just try that. Pretty sure they're going to charge for delivery, right? Totally get that. I may or may not want to try that because the pickup's pretty good. I'm blessed and I have a garage. So if it's really gross and it's raining, I don't need to get out of my car. They'll put the groceries in. All I have to do is drive home and go inside my garage and close the door. And again, I'm out of the element. So it's just a matter of me physically getting into my car and driving. And I'm okay with that. It depends on how much the delivery is. I might do the delivery. You never know. It's an interesting concept. I'm just saying. So if you have not tried the Walmart pickup or Publix, because I know a lot of other places do it, oh my God, change your life, do it. Other than, you know, if you're okay with people picking out your meat. And again, I may not always do it, but I'm telling you, it saved me a lot of time and it saved me a lot of money. I didn't spend near as much because I wasn't there buying things that I technically really didn't need to buy. Now, I will say I did forget two things off my list. I forgot potatoes and I forgot celery for Thanksgiving. So I'll make a quick little run into Aldi and I will buy some celery and I will buy some onions and we will be fine. And that'll be the end of that. So try it though. Try it. If you haven't, do it. All right. On my way to the office, I got some things to do. Some of my other jobs. I think I'm going to put up the Christmas tree today, mop the floors, and get some paperwork done. I think is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to cut it short for now. You guys know the rules. Till I see you next time. Stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day.